Good evening, folks. Mickey D here for Cold Beer Sports on Tuesday evening, with a few for tomorrow. Missed out again yesterday evening. I had two black eyes all day yesterday. After rubbing them the night before, eyes were desperate fucking itchy. So, and I had one lined up. You might have remembered a few weeks ago there, I had tipped up Metal Man and it didn't run. It was going to be in Southern, I think it was, and it opened up yesterday evening at 11 to 2. Won well enough today. That was going to be one for today, but there's three new ones tomorrow. I haven't tipped these up before, but I had sort of been on my radar a little. The first one is in, oh, by the way, I'm feeling a bit better, much better, and thanks very much for your kind comments. I'll survive, as Gloria Gaynor says. 255 at Ffos Las, Getaweapon for Kim Bailey and David Bass. It was second on the 1st of January, only a couple of days ago, to Kisses for Katie. First time, that run was the first time after wind surgery. So second run tomorrow after the wind surgery. It's a mayor's handicap hurdle. There's only 5 in it. She's top weight. A lot of them, rated 114, 150, something around that. It should take all the beating. The mayor's hurdles normally, like the top weight, I find they run particularly well against their own sex, so she's nicely handicapped, and the long stretch run should suit her. It looks like she's going to run, even though she only ran on the 1st. That's tomorrow, the 4th, 5th. But it's her third run back then after, so she should be okay. 5 to 4, 11 to 8, so she should be worth a pint win. There's 2 horses now that's I'm sort of taking a chance on. One is Talking About You. It's a 5-year-old mare. I think it's out of 60s Icon. Sean Curtin that trains it. Now its last run on the flat was the 6th of July 2020 when it was trained by Mick Channon. It was rated 57 that day and it finished second. Then it was sold and bought by an into the new yard of Sean Curtin, and it won a juvenile hurl in Fontwell, and then ran a couple of 4th and 3rd, and it adapted really well to the hurls, and it won 3 in a row then at Ludlow, Aintree and Taunton, and it was rated 134. And it ran down the field in the Triumph Hurl, that race won by Calixios. And it ran in a novice chase recently, but it didn't do at all well. It didn't jump great. So it looks like that they're just looking for oats money. So it's rated about 129, 130 over hurls still. And it's 60 on the flat. And Callum Hutchinson taken off 5, so that's bringing it down to 55. Now, it's still only a young horse, so it's 11 to 2 with the 365 there, and I think they're paying 4 places, so I think that's worth the pint each way. It's worth the risk because it's I normally add 42 pound to the flat rating, so that'll bring it up just over 100, but it's actually 130 odd now. Well, it was 134, it's 129 or something now, so it could be nicely handicapped for us tomorrow. So it's a mile 6 on the flat, and hopefully it'll be competitive for us. The other one has a similar sort of a profile as well, and it's running in Fundalk. It's in the 315, a horse called Transition for Tracy Collins and Scott McCullough. It's in an apprentice handicap, and this is out of Oasis Dream. But it used to run in the Khaled Abdullah colours when it was with Amanda Parrott, and it won a couple of races for her, and it was rated 83. It ran a few, after winning a couple, it ran sort of shitty then, for a few runs, and it was sold on to Joseph Parr, and ran with him then and he went from all the way down from 78 to 61. So the first run for Tracy Collins in Dundalk. It was 9th of 13, but it was only beaten about 4 lengths. It was a grand run round on the rail the whole way. Scott McCullough rode it that day. But interestingly, the winner, Indiana Gray, was winning off 49 that day, and it went on to win again afterwards, and it's running off 61. So instead of giving it a stone, it's getting a couple of pounds tomorrow. So it's a 10-1 shot. Again, they're paying 4 places, and I think it's worth a pint each way. Scott McCullough's on it again. It seems to be nicely handicapped. It's drawn 6. So there's a couple of speculative shots there, but the odds are with us. So I hope the gods are with us now, the racing gods tomorrow. So there's the 3 for tomorrow. And I have a couple of more coming up in the next couple of days. So hopefully get back on track again. And we'll try and get a kitty built up for later in the season. Mickey D for Cold Beer Sports. Over and out. Keep bashing those bookies.